Hello and welcome back for our fifth game in our Flesh and Bone series, Is It Balanced? I'd like to talk a little bit about the characters that were removed and what now replaces them. So, in our last episode, we removed the Chambermaid, and has now been replaced with a Fortune Teller. Makes a lot of sense why these two were linked together. You have a character that's picking two people at night, possibly finding the demon. I think that makes a lot of sense. Still really strong information for town. We have the strongest townsfolk, the Snake Charmer, replaced by the Exorcist, both of which want to find the demon, target them at night. Very different results should they actually be successful. One definitely knows, one might know. I really love that. It's going to be great for bluffing purposes as well, and it makes being the demon a little bit safer. And then, of course, we have Matt's old favorite, the Boom Dandy, replaced by Matt's original favorite, the Goblin. You guessed it, it's back. So I'm really excited to see these changes in play. We're going to meet you back at the end of this episode. We'll see how things play out. Thanks so much. Enjoy the show. All right, everybody. We're going to go ahead and get started. Everybody should have their token. Once again, nothing bad is going to happen to me.
Of course not.
I will never die. Hello.
Hello.
You're the Lord of Typhon. Not to be confused with the Lady of Typhon, which we
Right, I'm a lord this time.
Excellent.
This is terrifying. Cool. What are my bluffs?
Cool. I'm gonna give you. Now, keep in mind, I can also give you characters that your minions have seen as bluffs, because
Correct.
they're also out of play now. So I'm gonna give you Fortune Teller, Bounty Hunter, and Philosopher. Which is very useful. I think any of those you'll do just fine.
Nope. I'm gonna lose this one for sure. Okay, bye.
Hey, but then we won't have a Lord of Typhon, and then one less evil, right?
Sure. Okay. Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah. Thanks.
Okay. So, which minion do we want to make lemons? That's a good question. So, what do we want to have happen next? I imagine if we want, what? I think Assassin could be fun. I do like Poisoner. We have a lot of starts knowing. Maybe Jamie can be the Poisoner.
Hello.
Hey, Lemons. Quick question. What would you change into if you could change?
If I could change, like, into anything at all?
Yeah.
Oh, probably Poisoner.
Sure, you're the Poisoner. You're evil. Your fellow minion is Jamie,
So.
and Michelle is the demon.
Yep, that makes sense.
Okay,
I
bye.
knew it. I knew you were going to tell me that. Okay, bye.
And now we can put Follow up here. Hi, Jamie. If you could use your ability, would you use it tonight?
Yes.
Well, assassins don't get to use their abilities on night one, so it makes sense you would want to use it if you could. You are the assassin. You are evil. Your fellow minion is Lemons. Oh wait, hold on. Wait, we're at 2 minion. No, this still works. This still works. Yeah. I was like, hold on, I gotta add in an extra minion here. That's right. You're the assassin. Your demon is Michelle. And your fellow minions are Lemons and Anthony. Because we should have 3 minions with Lord of Typhon.
Gotcha. Okay, thank you.
All right, good luck. Correction, I'm bad at math. Anthony's also going to be a minion.
Great, I love that.
Thanks, bye.
Bye.
Hey, slight correction. Anthony's also a minion.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, because there should be 3 minions and not 2. But anyways, Michelle is still the demon. Great.
Okay, perfect. Do you want my poison candidate?
You know what? Sure, while we're here. Why not?
Let's go with
Let's do that.
jelly.
Perfect. Love that.
Thanks.
Okay. Thanks. Bye. Hey, Anthony, what character would you like to see?
Mm, let's take a look. Please don't tell me Savant. Uh, how about Exorcist? One of the new ones?
Ooh, that would be really strong, wouldn't it?
It would.
I'm gonna tell you. Hold on, let me think for a second here. This is important.
Sure.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you, Goblin. You're the Goblin. You're evil. That's the character that you see. That's your token that you see, not somebody else. Um, your fellow minions are Lemons and Jamie, and Michelle is your demon.
Lemons and Jamie. Michelle is the demon.
Yeah,
Lemons and Jamie.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Because
Thank you.
normally it's a two minion game. Lord of Typhon adds in an extra minion, so there you are. It's
You're
you.
a trickster.
I
You're a trickster.
almost missed out on you. I had to go back to them. I was like, wait a minute, hold on. I'm a minion short here. I should have one more minion, and it was you. You drew the lucky end of this chain. Look at you.
I'm thinking of a different two words, but I'll choose thank you
Hey,
instead.
hey, listen. You want to if you want to get rid of Goblin, you can just nominate like this could work out for you because it's Lord of Typhon. You could just nominate yourself to die. Literally was talking to Matt about this, like, and you could just get it off the script. You just don't claim it. If you claim it, they're never killing you. But if you don't claim it, maybe you see what else comes out. On
True enough.
on the next iteration. So
True enough. True enough.
all right, good luck.
All right. I appreciate you. All right.
Okay, so we won't have any extra evil there. We have a poisoned investigator. We have, oh no, we've got, I don't know. We're gonna put the grandmother on the mare. We're just gonna go for a mare win. That's just what we're gonna do. All right, we're gonna show a goblin between Matt and Jamie. Okay, I think that's good. We'll just show a goblin between two people, and we will put a minion in there, and that's fine. Hey, Jelly,
Hi.
you get to see the goblin,
Oh boy.
and
Hmm.
I think you're gonna love this. Uh, it's either Matt or Jamie.
Oh my god. I'm so excited for nobody to believe me in this game. I think I'm not even gonna claim it until like later.
Just see if either of them claim it. I guess I don't know. Like, but hey,
Yeah.
that could be good. Like, it's useful information. Either way. So, and if
Yeah.
not, kill them. Right? That's the
Yeah.
case. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll vote on them all the time.
All right. Good luck.
All right, thanks.
Oh, this is so fun. All right, let's go to Lucy. They're never gonna believe that you're the grandmother again.
Nope.
But hey, you know who is your grandchild? I think you're gonna really enjoy this.
Is it Civ?
It is Viv.
Oh, okay. That works too.
Viv is the mayor.
Awesome.
I think that's super useful. And if the demon kills Viv, then you'll die with her. But like I feel like that's super strong confirmation, and I know you like grandmother on the script, so you're probably not gonna just volunteer to die, which is great. So I love the character. It's great.
Confirm her immediately and we can roll swap and the demon can try to bounce it off of me.
That's funny. And then you'll just be the one to die there. That's great. I love that.
Yeah.
Well, good luck to you. Hopefully it works.
Bye.
Bye. And that's it. That's all we get. Good morning, town. Unfortunately, I was wrong. I'm dead again. That's the thing that happens here.
Oh
you,
my
Could
God.
you stop?
you have 6 minutes.
We've never been on
I will
before.
point out,
Yeah,
it
could
wasn't me again.
could one of you
You think
stop?
you'd go somewhere else?
Mark 2 is the fortune teller because it makes it look like Penny's licking the crystal ball.
Nice. Peak content. What would you like to do? You want a hard claim? Let's do it.
I do actually, because I went with our plan from before we got tokens. I'm the seamstress. I checked you and Viv and got a yes.
Okay. Seamstress. I'm the philosopher again. Woo. But I don't know
Please
what I'm
tell
gonna
me-
do with it.
Okay, good. I was like, please don't tell me you went philo seamstress.
No. I would wait a day for any of those, like I did for grandmother. Yeah. I'm gonna think about it and see what claims I get today.
Okay, sounds good.
Or gambler?
I don't know what I would do with myself at that point. I don't know what I would do.
I think you just retire at that point. Like you've truly accomplished everything that Clocktower has to offer. Just goblin win, boom dandy win, goblin win, retirement.
I still have to get a damsel guess win.
That's fair.
Maybe
All
I'll
right.
go for that this game.
Yeah, maybe try for that.
Yeah, we'll go for that this game.
All right. Sounds good. Good luck.
How did I get this role? How? Goblin, boom dandy, politician.
Sure, why not? Throw in the game for the good team, or just play for good. You don't have to flip sides. You can just play for good.
I seriously contemplated just being like, I know it's Kazali or Lord of Typhon because there shouldn't be outsiders, and that's the only outsider manipulation. I know it's Kazali or Lord of Typhon, and I could just out that and play for good.
Or you could choose not to, and it helps the evil team a little bit more.
I ain't I'm gonna go for it.
Good luck.
Exorcist, I picked the demon.
Assume that that's not true because neither of us chose each other.
Yeah, well, maybe
All right.
I did choose you, and you just always claim demon on day one. So.
Yeah, that's fair. Anything about cannibal though, so
The thing is that I don't want my character off the script, so
that's fair.
wait until there's a hard claim of cannibal before going down that road.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good.
If you do use your ability, feel free to, check me in any way that you see fit. You can also become a You Starts Knowing role. Those are open and available.
That's very true. All right, awesome. Thank you.
Dave, I have a quick question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
So I just spoke to somebody who hard confirmed me as the mayor,
Mhm.
and they're my grandmother.
Sure.
Am I bounty hunter turned again?
No, you would learn that your alignment. Well, first of all, a grandmother can only see a good player.
Oh, that's true. I was thinking that's so strong. What if I'm evil?
Well, they could be a drunk grandmother that saw you as a mayor.
But I haven't been told that I'm evil. This is the important part.
So if a bounty hunter turns a player, they learn that immediately. It's part of setup. I mean, technically, it's like after Kazali pick, because there's a jinx specifically with Kazali and bounty hunter that say if the bounty hunter is picked, then you don't add an evil townsfolk because the ability goes away, and that's just not very fair. So, yeah, you would have already learned. It's right at the start of the night phase. You're just a good mayor. You're just a good mayor.
I'm just a good mayor, and I'm not the grandmother would have learned if I was the drunk. Okay.
Now, there's nothing saying that the grandmother isn't evil and learned you as the mayor.
Yeah, that's true.
That is something I would do to get to tell them, hey, you should get this person killed. That's the thing. So a bounty hunter themselves. It's great. Great.
Have a great day,
Yeah.
Dave.
All right, bye. Yes, let's think about it. Just think about it.
Yeah, just something to think about.
All right, bye.
Hard claim if you hard claim.
Sure. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I want you to start because you started with no one will believe me.
Yeah, nobody's gonna believe me because I pulled the damsel token again.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, no one's gonna believe me because I'm the investigator.
Ooh, who do I need to be really careful about not telling that I'm the damsel?
I am not going to share my pings because last game they were drunk and the drunk still in script. So
That's fair. I hate investigator. It's such a because you just have to point fingers at people and it feels bad a lot of the time.
You know what, Kara? You can
Yeah.
just eliminate characters you don't like. You just kill it. Just die. Just
Jelly, I'm
get
coming.
executed.
And
then it's gone forever. Then you never have it back, right?
Can I tell you something funny though? I don't feel that way about Bounty Hunter. Like I love Bounty Hunter, which is also just like pointing.
Because maybe somebody becomes, maybe you become evil, right? Like
Right.
that's
I probably.
I mean, Kara, we could also just kill you and then the damsel's gone.
No, that's a bad idea. Damsel's.
Oh, so not the damsel. All right. Okay.
Damsel's. We love her.
The evil token there.
Gotta keep damsel around until the huntsman gets added to the script, right? You know, and then you can get out of being the damsel.
I think there's like a weird damsel huntsman.
There is. If the damsel gets eliminated, so does the huntsman.
I thought huntsman had a different ability.
No, we're just eliminating linked characters. So if damsel dies, huntsman also goes away.
Makes sense. Okay, cool. Thanks.
Bye.
Somebody had a good question about linked characters. So there's a couple of linked characters that exist. There's the king and the choir boy. There's the huntsman and damsel. If a linked, so for our campaign, because this is an optional thing for the person who sets up the campaign, for our campaign, if a linked character is executed, then the other one is also eliminated. So if a damsel ever gets executed, the huntsman is immediately eliminated. Or if, let's say, choir boy ends up on our script and no king, like the choir boy gets killed, gets executed, so does the king. They both would just go away.
We can obviously have a naked damsel. You can obviously have a naked damsel. Can you have a naked king on the script?
Yes.
Yes.
It's a jinx. There's a jinx for both huntsman and for the king being on the script by themselves.
Yeah, and we won't ever have that happen because we already have a damsel, and I didn't want to use any of the other special like homebrew versions of those characters. I just opted to, if one of them is removed, they're both going to get eliminated.
Got it.
Well, with that being said, nominations are open.
Civ will nominate Anthony.
Civ, why would you nominate Anthony?
One of the only player I spoke to today that did not claim to be the Kazali that turned me into the goblin. The only player that did not claim it. Also, maybe cannibal food, maybe an evil ping.
Anthony, what's your defense?
My defense is I'm still trying to get into a talk with the. I may be good cannibal food, but I still have to investigate the other end of my ping. In a normal Trouble Brewing game, I would be top 4, but I haven't investigated both sides of my ping yet, so I can't confirm what I've seen. So I don't know yet. So don't kill me yet, please.
All right, it'll take 5 to kill you anyways. Maybe it'll be the talent show today if it lasts longer than 1 day, Matt. The shortest.
I'm sorry, the game lasted more than 1 day last time.
3's not enough. Yeah, it was like day 3.
Same with the other game.
True.
Can I nominate Matt?
Of course you can.
Just don't want the game to last more than 1 day this time.
Okay, Matt, what's your defense?
Please don't. Please don't. Good roll this time. Please don't. I'm the goblin just because it's funny. But
okay, that is a claim of goblin.
Pertinent info, I am the investigator that has a goblin ping on Matt. Let's not do this.
Oh, I want to double down now.
Please.
All right, well.
Or it's not going to do it.
I mean, Dave's going to do that for fun, though, right? Like, regardless, like, it's almost certainly the other person in the ping, but he's going to make it because you can't not.
You can't not, huh? Anyways, second call for noms.
Who's the other person in the ping?
I
Are you-
am waiting to see if people claim Goblin first.
Are you
Oh.
talking to me?
Not staring it
Oh,
out
oh
loud.
no.
But we can kill Anthony since he's claiming Investigator. I mean, tomorrow.
Well,
I
tomorrow.
tried, but it didn't happen.
Third call for nominations.
I didn't claim Investigator.
You just said investigating like 6 times.
I said I would be a top 4
Ryan T
in
nominates Viv.
PD.
Ryan T nominates Viv. Why?
I do want to execute somebody because generally not executing people is not great. This isn't necessarily an indictment of Viv. This is mainly just let's not let the lack of information go after things. So if somebody does have information, like for example, the other side of that goblin ping, that's information that's useful. Please share it. Otherwise, yeah. Okay, that's it.
Viv, what's your defense?
Yeah, I agree. I'd like to kill into invest things or something today. I'll nominate after this just to see if we can get somebody on the block.
All right, I'll take 5.
I generally agree about killing into investigator pings, but I don't necessarily agree about killing into goblin pings.
It's a good information. You're right. It's just good information at least.
Yeah.
I'll nominate lemons.
And why have you done this?
Well, a lot of people like to nominate lemons for claiming demon, so I thought I would just get in on the fun that is nominating and also voting on lemons 5 times, please.
Lemons?
I am a good roll, and I am a non-starting roll, so we should keep me around.
I'll take 5.
Most notably, I didn't claim goblin.
Last call.
Well, you can't because I'm the goblin. I just don't want to die.
Closing 8 and 10.
Goblin.
Lemon.
I'll nominate Jelly.
You're gonna nominate Jelly. Tell us why.
Jelly, I believe that you're good, but I think we should kill somebody, and with your claim, I think it would be a safe kill.
Jelly, do you feel very safe in this town trying to kill you?
I think Kara would be a better kill than me. But if we want to get this off the script forever, you can kill me.
All right, it'll take 5 to get this off the script forever.
I'll also vote on Kira if you want to go for Kira.
As Kara raises her hand.
Smart.
6 is on Jelly.
Good luck now.
Last call.
Jamie nominates Kira.
Nominates Kira. Tell us all about it.
We did need a 6th vote there, and I have a seamstress yes between Jelly and another player I feel like is reading good socially.
Kira?
Yeah, I put up the 6th vote on that because I know that my role is almost certainly more important to keep around in this game than Jelly's role.
All right, it'll take 7.
That's not the claim that you gave me.
Oh. Wow.
7's enough.
Okay.
On the block.
I hope we have a cannibal. And I would like to talk to them if we do.
Closing the day in 10.
That was...
Yeah, I'm like definitely good here, and this is like the worst possible kill, but that's fine. I would have died at night anyways after having said that, so.
Kira, what is your talent for the talent show?
I mean, Dave, you know what it is because you can see my token. I don't know, yodeling probably.
Yodeling. Wow, it sounds so majestic, but the acoustics are really bad in the auditorium, and for some reason, one of the light fixtures like looks like somebody might be in the rafters and they cut the rope. Oh no, it's crushed Kira on the stage. We're gonna have to clean up this mess. But then maybe we'll do more tomorrow. We'll bring everybody back. Kira's executed and dies.
Hello.
Hi, what are you bluffing?
Oh, I think I'm gonna bluff damsel.
Damsel? Okay.
And by that, I mean I'm probably just gonna start claiming a bunch of different townsfolk.
Nice. Well, who are you poisoning?
Matt.
Good choice.
Mm-hmm. Thanks.
Bye. That's really funny. Well, Ryan, please select a player.
One.
Yeah, one.
God damn it! I'll choose Viv. Go the same thing.
You choose Viv. Okay. Good night.
All right. Thank you.
Hey, Michelle.
Hey, Dave.
How are you doing in this game? You feeling okay? Doing
No,
all right?
not at all.
You have a
I'm
whole
running-
army of people behind you.
And I would like to kill Lucy, please.
Lucy it is. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, Jamie. Would you like to use your ability tonight?
Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna do it because I'm just tasty cannibal food. Although Ryan did claim cannibal, so maybe it won't work out that way. Let's do Ryan, even if he's bluffing.
Okay. Sounds good. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That's gone. Get rid of that. I'm glad he already got to use his ability. Wonder how this will work out for town. That was the one way definitely through the mayor. I'm hoping that should have thought about that before we made Lemons the poisoner. With the mayor. We'll see how this goes. Well, maybe Michelle will kill off her minions, or they'll just aim for the middle of the line. Good morning, town. Ryan and Lucy are dead.
Interesting.
Oh snap!
Very
interesting.
Assassin, perhaps?
Or
maybe. Ooh, perhaps.
assassin, gambler.
You died at night.
Yeah.
And you weren't in a grandmother pairing or anything?
I am, but not with Ryan.
Oh, interesting. Were you the grandchild or the grandma?
I'm in a role swap with the other player, so I don't want to out that yet.
That's fair. Okay.
I'm guessing maybe Ryan is the gambler, or we have an assassin.
Or we have an assassin. Yeah, it could be gambler. I don't know what Ryan's claiming.
I'm saying my other ping is Viv. I'm trying to pump information out of Ryan. I think he's the cannibal. I think.
You just, I don't know. Just
no killer.
Roll with me on it.
There was a hard lift from Jelly to you.
Like,
that was really sus.
It was absolutely bonkers. I don't understand it. It was honestly kind of frustrating. For me. But
I chose Viv last night. Obviously I died, so Viv isn't the demon. But yeah, that's it.
Cool. I wish you weren't dead. I trust you. You're the only person. Yeah. And I guess I trust Viv as not the demon.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly.
Cool.
All right.
Thanks.
Later.
Bye.
And
What are you bluffing as?
Philo. That was Lemons is starting, and I was gonna let her have it, but she's like, no, I'm just gonna claim like Damsel or something. And I was like, you do you, girl. Like, I'm happy to claim Philo. I'm probably gonna stick with like not using it out of fear of poisoning someone. Feel like that's safe for me. The other bluff is Fortune Teller. Bounty Hunter, Fortune Teller, Philo were my 3. So
Okay. Do you have an idea of where you may go with the Philo?
what do you mean?
Like when it's time to use it, do you have an idea of what you're gonna say you used it as?
Yeah, that's what I was.
Okay.
R.I.P. What are you?
The seamstress.
Okay.
Which, if you still have a living cannibal, then
We don't.
I'm
No, the cannibal's dead. Because the exorcist goes before the demon.
Oh, the Night Order. Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's great. That's great, actually.
Goods on bad footing right now, I would say.
Yeah, with the dead exorcist and a dead cannibal. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Michelle as the philosopher, and was just fine. They hard claimed that to me.
Hi.
Okay, question.
Yeah.
If I were poisoned night 1, could I be told the wrong person as my grandmother, or just the wrong role for them?
Yeah, of course.
So if I were poisoned, I could actually be Ryan's grandmother.
Sure.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I probably wouldn't give you the correct role for another player in that scenario.
Right. But specifically you could give me the demon and I've just given them a bluff.
Absolutely, I can do that.
Because I've done that a lot.
Stop talking to evil people, Lucy.
I know. Well, stop giving them to me as my information.
I wanted to tell you. You drew the token.
Yeah.
Grandmother. It's what it says on the tin, right? You know?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
All right, bye.
Thanks, bye.
It was Matt, and that was yesterday.
If he
sometimes it's best to just go fuck it, pick something, and you can easily tell then if somebody else is telling a truth about being that role, because they're gonna be like, my information's all weird now. Like, it was fine, and now it's all weird. And if it's the night where you changed into that role, you can kind of be like, yo, I did this, I know you're good.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
But there's also, depending on what role you choose, it is kind of a push your luck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Good luck.
Bye.
Rolls for other than Matt as Goblin. Yeah, there they go.
Somebody messaged me. I don't know who it was.
Jamie says seamstress. That was my ping. So.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
All right. You're my what?
Your assassin. I already used it.
Oh, beautiful. Okay. Thank you.
I heard that Kira was the exorcist, confirmed by Ryan the cannibal.
That's interesting, because Matt is saying that he's the exorcist or fortune teller. So he is hiding something.
Viv's claiming grandmother confirmed mayor, and I'm claiming I have a yes between Jelly and Viv, so maybe we could frame them, although there seems to be a lot of sus on our side of the frame, so you might want to sacrifice one of us.
Yeah, I was thinking about maybe killing...
Maybe Lemons?
Yeah,
probably. Make it look like the Typhon lands me.
Yeah, probably.
It does. Don't share that just because it just makes it very obvious what that information is.
Mom's the word.
Nominations are open. Lemons.
I will nominate Matt.
Please tell us why you've nominated Matt.
I heard that he is potentially in a double claim. And with him claiming Goblin yesterday, I'd be interested to see what he does today.
Matt, what's your defense?
If it's what you think I'm double claiming, it's not. Also, information roll, I still want to get my information, so I am going to claim Goblin.
It'll take 4. That was a claim of Goblin.
He can't keep getting away with it.
4 is enough. Matt, you're on the block.
Interesting.
Wow. The backward strategy.
I know.
That almost makes me think.
He's doing it on purpose. He's trying to psych us out. We have to leave it on him.
He is.
I'll give you the option. I will give you the option. Civ will nominate Lemons.
Civ nominate Lemon. Why?
Because I'm the goblin and she's the one you have to blame for this.
Lemons.
No, you.
All right. It'll take 5 to execute Lemons. Or 4 to tie.
Rubber and glue or something like that.
4 is a
Oh.
tie.
Oh, I didn't realize I was going to tie.
So,
I mean, someone claimed Goblin who's ended the game twice.
Yeah. I know why I did it.
Fifth will nominate Michelle.
Nominate Michelle. Tell us why.
There's sort of a confirmation chain happening, depending on whether or not you count seamstress information, which I'm not sure if I do, to be frank. But I think that Michelle might be a demon candidate simply because I don't have information that tells me to trust her. Which I'm sorry, Michelle. That kind of
That's okay. No, that's okay.
Michelle, what's your defense?
I am an unused role thus far. I would like to get a chance to maybe talk to some more folks to get a good idea of when to use it and how.
Pertinent. I have info that makes me trust Michelle.
All right.
yeah, same.
It'll take 5 to execute Michelle. You won't do it.
Can I nominate Viv?
Sure.
She voted against me at the end of last game, but also a little bit of vibes, and there's apparently a seamstress yes between the two of us, but I don't know if I believe it.
I'm also confirming Viv.
I'm also confirming Viv.
Hey, Viv, what's your defense?
A lot of people.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Well,
sure.
confirmation.
But the vibes that you were probably feeling was that I wasn't sure how to feel about you, despite the seamstress. So sometimes when I'm more hesitant about people, I read as more evil.
It'll take 5.
I don't believe is the demon, but I don't trust that much good information.
Confirmation.
No,
5 is enough.
No, this is bad.
Okay, can we heal Jelly, please? Jelly got hard lifted last time. Is in a weird confirmation chain that I don't believe at all. This is not good.
I don't think I've been on the block this game, have I?
You were.
Oh yeah, I was.
Yeah, you
yeah,
were.
Kira. Sorry.
Just last thing,
Yeah,
which
yeah,
put on to Kira, and Kira was a terrible kill for town.
Yeah, that was probably one of the worst kills for town.
And the only thing that people have against me is that dead players trust me. The dead good players.
Third call for nominations.
I don't think that's necessarily it. I'll nominate Jelly. Michelle, nominate Jelly.
Why have you done this?
I'm really curious about what all this good confirmation is on Viv. If Jelly's in the other half of that ping, we can do that first, hear this confirmation on Viv, and then do that tomorrow? I don't know.
Jelly?
Part of the reason I don't trust this seamstress ping is because they're the other half of my goblin ping. So I think that there's potential for that person to be on an evil team with Viv, trying to get me to trust Viv, which is why I explicitly nominated her.
All right, it'll take 6.
So the person that has the seamstress ping is the one that voted against Viv, so clearly doesn't believe their own information. I think we should kill the person confirming that person, which is Anthony.
Yeah.
Anthony's confirming Jamie as the role, and I don't believe any of that. I think we should kill Anthony.
I'll nominate Anthony.
Okay. Tell us why you've nominated Anthony.
That's the first time I've heard him Washer Woman confirmed. I was already getting suspect of Anthony's sort of like, I'm searching for my ping and I can't quite find them, but I don't want to die until I find them, as if I can't move when I'm dead thing that he did the other day.
Anthony, what's your defense?
I'm already spent. I think. I mean, if you guys want to vote for me, that's fine. I'm just a little guy. I'm just a little guy with a nice smile. Just a little guy with a nice smile. I'm a goblin.
All right, that is a claim of goblin. It'll take 6 to execute Anthony.
That's a double claim with Matt.
He's
Yeah,
just
for
a little
real.
guy. He can't be the goblin.
So we can't allow. Man.
5
Okay, that's
is
good.
a tie.
So there's no reason to kill Viv. There's absolutely no reason to kill Viv. 2 dead players who are confirming who were killed at night.
6 players have been nominated.
Viv's not
Yeah,
in
exactly.
the block
I just
anymore.
Yeah.
let's not do that again.
The only players left to be nominated are. Gosh, is that every? Hold on. Who hasn't been nominated? Jamie, you haven't been nominated, and are you it? I think you're.
Probably.
Yeah, I think you're it. Who is left to nominate?
By the way, Anthony not voting on himself there to get him put on the block as a goblin claim.
Anthony,
You
do you want to
should be
nominate? Because I
okay.
think you're the
He's
only
not on the
person
goblin
that
things.
has not nominated. So would you like to nominate Jamie?
Ah,
Or a dead
No.
body for some reason?
I'm just going to hang out here with a nice smile. I'm happy.
I
All
think
right.
he's the assassin, so he's probably a spent assassin at this point.
It'll mean that nobody goes to the talent show tonight. All right. Good night, everybody.
But we need more people in the talent show.
Nobody is going to the talent show. Nobody.
What are we gonna do?
Hi,
Hello. Who would you like to poison?
Matt.
Matt it is. Thank you. Just for YouTube's sake, what do you believe that Matt is? Or are you just not sure, so it's better to poison what you don't know?
I have no idea. Matt claimed Exorcist to me day one.
Yeah.
Kira has now since been confirmed as Exorcist. Matt is claiming an info gathering role.
So
I have
better
no
to take
clue.
care of what you don't know than what you.
Yeah.
Got it.
Every-
That makes perfect
every-
sense to me. Yeah, I was like, what?
Every
I'm like
other
curious.
every other good player is supposedly a starting info role, such as a grandmother or an investigator. In theory, of course, I could always be bamboozled, but I'm pretty sure Viv and Jelly are both starting info roles. So, from my perspective, it has to be Matt, even if he doesn't get info. So,
Gotcha. Okay. Cool. Thank you.
Mhm.
Hello.
Hello.
You got nominated yesterday. That was interesting.
I did.
Or is it time to hide the line, or is it time to just keep killing and hopefully you can just win
think
without?
my thoughts, yeah, I think Lemon's just confirmed it. I was gonna kill her first, but I think it's better to have a poisoner still alive. Jamie's spent, and if I move the line down, it might frame Lemons more as being Typhon. Matt thinks that I'm good, and he thinks he's the Exorcist, or something about an Exorcist. I obviously haven't been chosen by the Exorcist unless they've been poisoned, which I'm assuming Lemons must have done at some point. So I'm gonna kill Jamie.
I was gonna say Exorcist is very powerful because if they get the demon, then it's like you
Yeah, then I
get
don't wake up.
woken. Yeah, you basically get woken and told, and then there would be no deaths in the night, and that would be,
Right.
Scary. So
Yeah.
Jamie, it
Yeah.
is.
Thank you.
Good luck. Man, a poison politician. Imagine if Matt throws so hard and can't turn because he's poisoned. Yikes. Good morning, town. Jamie just died in the night.
Interesting.
Wild.
Oh, you have like 5 minutes. Sorry.
You were like fortune teller.
I love board games and video games, more
Okay.
city builders and stuff.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then do
City builders can be
cross-stitching-
fun.
Do cross stitching on the side, and my opinions. To be fair, my opinions can be wildly, very, 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 very not YouTube appropriate.
Well,
Should I
Can I
leave
learn
this conversation?
no, you should stay here, Dave. Can I learn things about you and your opinions in the game, though?
Got you. I don't think Anthony's the goblin.
Yeah, I don't think Anthony's the goblin either. Are you the goblin?
No. I'm the fortune
Oh,
teller who's been claiming goblin to stay alive for as long as possible.
that seems to be working great for you. You're still
Yes,
alive.
because I'm making myself sus as fuck. They ain't gonna kill me. I'm the frame. First night I went Lucy Pie. Oh, we only have the one Lucy, but I still wrote Lucy Pie. Lucy Pie and Jamie, and got a no. I went Ryan T and Michelle, got a no. And then I went Anthony and myself, just because I have a feeling like less chance of hitting a red herring. I feel like I'm not my own red herring, and I got a yes. Yeah, there's a possibility I'm my own red herring. It's possible. I think I might check myself against one of the people I've gotten no on just to confirm if I'm the red herring.
All these like triple Viv confirmation, because I only see grandmother as a way left.
I was the cannibal. I got exorcist from Kira, and I exorcised Viv, and then there was 2 kills. So wait, let me see the night order real quick.
I mean, assassin.
Assassin goes after the demon, so she's not the demon.
Mm-hmm.
So I wasn't like assassinated first. I think Anthony's the assassin who intimated I was the cannibal for my 3s because he was asking me about it. He's like, "You're the cannibal, right?"
Mm-hmm.
So
that makes sense. I believe that. Okay. Yeah, my pings are on Jamie and Matt. So since Jamie's dead, I'm inclined to think he's good, unless it's a little monster and there were 3 evil alive, and that's still kind of a weird. I don't know. I feel like they would kill a used assassin more likely than a goblin.
Yeah. The problem is that if we have to kill Matt today, if we don't, or Anthony, I think Anthony's a good kill, but I don't know if they'd settle the thing with him. But if Matt claims goblin again, he's certainly just evil because that's not helping town at all.
Yeah, Michelle has claimed philosopher. She just said she's still
definitely something better later game.
Can I let Michelle in?
Sure.
Hi.
Hello. Kira, I was told that I should probably talk to you.
Okay.
You
about what?
weren't the damsel, were you?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so.
No.
Michelle, I think I know, given that you told me so once per game and the conversation and stuff yesterday, I'm assuming you're the philosopher.
Yeah, and I'm having like philo panic.
Have you used it?
Go exorcist.
Exorcist?
Exorcist, it's fine. Investigator, washerwoman, grandmother, all of those are fine at this point.
Give us an exorcist because we killed our exorcist day 1. So yeah, take take
okay.
Yeah, there's lots of good dead rolls that you could, or spent rolls that you can take. Seamstress has been spent. Investigator, washerwoman, grandmother, fortune teller I haven't heard of, exorcist I haven't heard of, a savant, cannibal.
I was thinking
we have a dead
before.
We also do have a dead cannibal, so you can cannibal safe also.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
I might go exorcist.
Cool. I mean, follow your heart, but cannibal and exorcist are both definitely.
Don't tell me to do that. I always get nervous.
But then I would tell everybody else you've gone something else.
Yes, correct. Okay, yeah. I'll say fortune teller, but I'll go exorcist.
Or say
honestly, I would go for something confirmatory, so washerwoman, grandmother, something like that.
Yeah.
And then because then you can just make up the info.
Okay.
But that needs to happen. Let your demon know.
All right.
Welcome back, everyone. Nominations are open.
I'd like to nominate Anthony.
Beat me to it.
Tell us why.
He's not in my goblin pings. He's not the goblin. We are more inclined to think, or at least from what I hear from dead players today, the more inclined to think of a spent assassin.
Anthony.
I really don't know why you would do this. I'm just a little guy with a nice smile that's having fun. I'm the goblin.
All right, it'll take 3 to put Anthony on the block.
You said not in your goblin pings?
Correct.
That is a goblin claim.
Right, I know. I would just feel more safe voting on it if I know that he's not in that.
5 is enough.
There is a fortune teller yes on this, by the way, as well.
It's so delightful.
Okay.
Second call for noms.
We would need somebody to vote on themselves to execute someone instead, right?
You can always have the dead vote.
Yeah.
Oh, Civ will nominate
Unless we spend dead votes, yeah.
Sorry, Civ, what did you say?
Civ will nominate Civ.
Tell us why.
The other goblin.
Everybody else voted for. All the other living voted for this except for me. There is a fortune teller yes on this, so we can go for it. Sure, absolutely, 100%. I'm giving this as an option in case last second town decides to back out. There is a world where Jelly could also be evil. There's also a world where Jelly could have been poisoned. I don't think drunk because it's base 0 outsiders, which means it is, and we haven't heard of any outsiders, so it's most likely Imp or Little Monster. I don't see it being Kazali or Lord of Typhon yet. So yeah, this is just an option.
It'll take 6.
Do we think we have a poisoner in the game, or do we have assassin goblin?
High five!
3 is
I
not
believe
a high
there's an
five.
assassin.
Just the evil team panicking right now.
But Lemons also voted on Anthony, so
Yeah. I've nominated Matt every day, so I was like, I have to vote on him.
Yeah, Lucy, if you didn't have a grandmother, then the only other option for that was an assassin, right?
Final call for nomination.
I'm going to nominate Viv.
I will say I am not. Ryan has not told me that he was my grandmother, and I am not Ryan's grandmother. I am not in a grandmother pair with Ryan.
Makes sense.
Why have you nominated Viv?
Unless you were poisoned.
Viv has been coy with me the whole game. I'm not sure I trust her. I've heard from the same from a couple other people, and yeah, that's all I got to say.
Viv?
I really appreciate your support in these trying times, Anthony. I'm not going to vote on myself, and I don't think we'll get it on me at this point. But if you're still worried tomorrow, we can talk on Final 3.
Okay. All right, it'll take 6.
Tomorrow's Final 4.
Yeah, it'll be a Final 4.
We'll have to skip.
3.
Who won't do it?
High five!
Woo!
Last call for nominations. Last call.
I get to be the goblin?
Again?
I'm going to close the day in 10 seconds if I don't hear a nomination. 10 seconds.
But wait,
Jelly,
I'm the goblin.
Anthony, and Civ, but Anthony is actually the goblin, and Jelly is making up investigator information to show Civ, the demon, as the goblin and not the actual goblin.
Anthony, what's your talent for the talent show?
I'm just doing cartwheels on the stage with a big smile on my face.
All right, Anthony is executed and dies, and we're going to go to the Grim.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Yes, maybe.
Oh, let's talk about how responsible Savato was for the evil team winning. Savato, you were incredibly helpful for the evil team. Sure, it's a shame that Lemons poisoned you last night and the night before. You stay good. You are good, sir. I said good day.
Got what you deserve as a
You
politician.
threw for the wrong team.
I knew Michelle was the demon. I knew it.
Did you?
so
Are you sure about that?
crazy.
Yeah,
I knew
Michelle
it was
Lord
Lorna
Typhon.
Typhon. I knew it was. I'm an outsider.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you do. See, sometimes when you're a politician, you should just go, guys, I'm the politician. I'm just good. I'm not going to throw. And instead, you threw for yourself. That's really funny. Of course, Anthony
Should've talked to me,
wins for the
Matt.
Goblin win,
Oh my
which we get to
God.
retire the Goblin again. Fantastic job, Anthony. They just did not believe
That's
you.
amazing.
Now, the real question is, why did Jelly see Jamie and Matt? Well, I think you could probably guess why, Jelly. You were poisoned by Lemons on night 1. And
I'm
I
getting
thought,
sniped lemons.
you know
So
what?
good.
I need them to know that there is a goblin in this game. Matt's probably going to claim goblin, which is fine, but he's not the goblin, and nobody should believe he's the goblin. And I didn't think Jamie was going to claim goblin. And I'm like, okay, at least you know there is a goblin. And then everybody was like, let's kill Anthony, he's the demon. Because Matt framed him as the demon with bullshit fortune teller info. Kira was your exorcist, our first elimination, which is real sad. But it was a lot of confirmation on Viv because Ryan T, your cannibal, got to act before both the demon and the assassin. And you picked Viv, which is really funny because Viv was your mayor. Very strong pick. And, you know, had you gotten to that point, you basically needed to just kill Lemons, and I think that you could have gotten there. But yeah, just going all in on Anthony. Unfortunately, he's just a goblin. Lucy was your grandmother that saw Viv the mayor. I was like, huh, evil's real strong this game. Let's give hard confirmation. If Viv had been targeted at any point by the demon, I would have absolutely killed evil players in this game because most of their information was, you know, starts knowing, and you had a politician. So I was gonna just bounce it and just straight up kill the evil team if Viv had been targeted, but Viv never got targeted.
Wow.
It was just Lucy got killed by the demon and Ryan got assassinated.
Well played, evil. Nice.
Oh man, who saw that coming? I love that this is Matt's downfall. Like this is just, it was so perfect. He was easily the most responsible for the good team losing. He hid information about it being possibly a Kazali or Lord of Typhon. He was making up fake fortune teller pings on the on the goblin. He had outed to the evil team, and he knew who they were, and he was pretty sure that Michelle was the demon. And to find out that he was poisoned the day that he would have flipped, Matt was his own downfall in this game. I could not have asked for a better ending. I love playing with Matt, but man, sometimes he's just too good, and sometimes you just gotta poison Matt when he's the politician. That is just the answer to some of life's problems. Well, with that being said, I hope you really enjoyed this game. I know I did. We're gonna see some big changes coming in. There is a change from what you saw in this game. There is a jinx that is now where if you retire a character for a second time, they are instead eliminated. So what that means is that the goblin would actually not make a comeback. It would just simply be eliminated at this point because we have retired the goblin for a second time with this game. So with that being said, I wanted to again give a huge shout out to our Chill on the Clocktower friends, and of course my stream team. Could not do this without you guys. You guys are so much fun to watch and play with. I mean, as an evidence in this game, we just have a blast. I hope you'll come and check us out on Twitch on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern time. You can find us at fearless_Dave. And again, we'll have more content coming for you soon. This was great. We'll have more to come. Thanks so much. Have a good night.